Experience another world on Bermuda's railway trails. This is the Blue Horizons Guest House and Apartments, located just off of the South Shore Road and not far from Lit Restaurant. In fact, you can see Lit Restaurant in the background here, that wine-colored building. But yes, this is a very popular, it used to be a very, very popular place, but I'm sure it still has its fans, and is a nice and handy on to the South Shore Road in Warwick. This is the neighborhood area just beyond Blue Horizons, and you can see again, there's pretty Bermuda colors that we use for our houses over there in the distance. So Jolene and I have just come up this little interesting connection or continuing road from where Blue Horizons is located, and this is connecting us to, at some point we're going to be getting onto the railway trail, but I don't know what kind of pathway this is called, but it seems to be inside a Whale Watch estate, which is a private property. Whale Watch. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe before, it was probably there before the building tour went up.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Jolene wants to know what whales are they watching from here, because you can't actually see the South Shore from most of these units. But hey, what's in a name? Check out this view here. From that greenhouse to all of those clusters of houses out there in the distance, and all of those pretty colors. Jolene and I are in some parts of Warwick Parish getting lost. We're on Dunscombe Road right now. We think we are heading in the right direction to get onto the railway trail, but we're not seeing any railway trail signs. Oh, speak of the devil. Look at this. Tucked away in the bushes. A railway trail sign. Good. So now, oh, okay, here we go. Here's the railway trail. Here we go. We're not lost anymore, but remember I told you in one of the early episodes about my sister who can't stand the feral chickens. With that sister, and there goes some feral chickens.
They're not in my yard.
Oh my, but look, this is definitely this is the Harry Potter world again, folks. Just gives me that vibe. I love this. I don't know what these trees are though, but they definitely, these very small leaf trees, and they're not cherry bushes, but they definitely have that Harry Potter feel. And there's Jolene capturing some footage of her own. On the Belmont Golf Course, which runs adjacent to this railway trail, at least for this stretch. Yeah, that's an 18-hole golf course, very popular here in Bermuda. Here comes a walker. Just seems to... Hello, how are you? How you doing? Good. So we've now come out of my little Harry Potter world, and you can see that the railway trail has narrowed significantly, and right there across this platform is Ord Road. There goes a car. Here comes Jolene. She's the forever joker of the...
So that may have been the Tri-Road path
Exactly.
that we were on.
It's a little more information about Bermuda and how it was established. In the early 1600s, it was divided into private shares or tribes, which later became known as parishes. So, yeah. This is the best use of casuarina that I have ever seen. This wall that has been created, so skeletal looking, but yeah, it makes for a really interesting hedge, if you want to call it that. Being plagued by off and on showers today, which is really messing with my program here. So we're in the middle of the railway trail in Warwick still, just off of Ord Road. And this particular railway trail is very, very narrow, or this section of the railway trail is very, very narrow, as you can see. And Jolene is down there examining a tree. Yeah. We came upon this new building, or seemingly new building, very modern in its design for Bermuda, but interesting nonetheless. Here's the gateway to someone's property off of the railway trail. So yeah, this part of the railway trail is different compared to the other trails we have followed since leaving the West End up in Somerset and Southampton, but it's all part of the railway trail. You'll notice that there's a lot more. We're in the midst of residential areas here, and right now we're about to come upon a church, which is just off of the railway trail. Here are some runners. Today, August 15th, 2024, Thursday is the day before, no, 2 days before we are due to be hit by Hurricane Ernesto. So we should be home actually securing properties, etc., etc. But because of the fact that the weather might be bad over the next couple of days, I needed to get out and get a walk in, because I didn't walk yesterday and I didn't walk the day before yesterday. So here I am. So right smack in the middle of this neighborhood, that's just off of Cobbs Hill Road actually, is the Bright Temple, which is a African Methodist Episcopal Church located in Bermuda. The current pastor or reverend is Charles Alex Smith. But yeah, this is the church, very unusually located in a neighborhood. What are you saying?
This is where we are. Whoa, all right, come here first. Oh yeah, and the ones behind you gotta get in front. You gotta get in front.
Jolene's such a big tease.
Silly girl.
See what I mean about Jolene? She is a clown. I told her to walk toward me, and this is what she's doing. Oh gosh. But this is a nice little hedged in part of the railway trail. Yes, thank you, Jolene. So we are just detouring off of the railway trail just for a quick moment and coming up along Cobbs Hill Road in search of what we refer to as the slave church, the one that was built by enslaved people way back in the day. I've got Jolene doing some research on Google right now to see if we can give you a little bit more concrete information. So hold on tight. So we detoured from the railway trail, came up Cobbs Hill Road so that we could find this Cobbs Hill Methodist Church that was built by the enslaved in the moonlight in 1827, and hence the name of this lane is Moonlight Lane. Anything else to add to that, Jolene?
No.
So the Cobbs Hill Methodist Church, that was built by enslaved individuals and completed in 1827, is actually officially designated a UNESCO slave route project, according to this plaque. So if you ever visit Bermuda, you must take a little stroll out here because the church is so quaint and so well kept, and yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm curious about this name here. What is
The person died in 1973, so that's recent. Okay, enough detouring. We need to get back on track. We're leaving Cobbs Hill Methodist Church now and going back down Cobbs Hill Road to rejoin the railway trail because we're trying to get to Elbow Beach Hotel in this walk. Look at that house high on the hill over there, that sort of peach colored house. I wouldn't want to be up there on Saturday evening when Ernesto comes through. So here we are back down to the railway trail, and the railway trail comes right across Cobbs Hill Road and continues eastward, which is where we're going right now. I'm about to enter another Harry Potter World section of the railway trail. Oh, and look, I found a bench. That's a coincidence. I haven't been noticing that, maybe because Jolene's been distracting me. But here's a bench, one of the 30th anniversary ones. May 6, 2017, Bermuda end-to-end 30th anniversary.
no date on that one?
Can you see these strands hanging down from this tree, creating like a curtain of some sort or a veil of some sort? Very interesting. There's Jolene getting her own footage. Look at this garden tucked away in the bushes of Ord Road area and the railway trail. This is a big garden for Bermuda standards. Here comes another runner. How are you? Now, wouldn't you agree that the Bermuda Railway Trail is quite interesting in a way, in some kind of way? Well, for me, it's in the Harry Potter way. But yeah, this is unique and it's so quiet and removed from all the noise and the traffic. And it's relatively safe, I'm going to say. If you're visiting Bermuda, you should be able to make your way along this trail without any kind of hesitation. What?
Private property.
It's on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, but I'm wondering whether they put the sign there because people have been wandering to their yard.
Oh. There's a banana patch over there. So Jolene and I are both wondering whether or not Warwick has the largest amount of land allocated to garden space, because we're just surprised at the amount of gardens, or the number of gardens that we're running across off of this railway trail. We're actually having a conversation about the Australian breakdancer now that the Olympics are over and all the jokes are on her. But nevertheless, back to my Harry Potter world. Here we are. Being in the woods shall we say, of this parish. By now we're in Paget, I think. I have no idea exactly where we are in relation to the Middle Road or the South Shore Road. I just have no sense of our bearings. But we're getting there, I'm sure. We will be near civilization soon. What's that? I know, I looked at it, I have no clue. Wow! I can't make out the name of the house, but that's a typical old Bermuda house. Yeah, we are definitely close to almost being lost. But we found this little sign that says Elbow Beach, pointing up this hill here, this very narrow little pathway. And so we are now going to turn off of the railway trail that we just came along from Cobbs Hill Road and go up here. See where we should come out to Elbow Beach somewhere. I've got my umbrella up because the rain keeps coming every now and again. This has been the most challenging walk yet, mainly because of weather interference. We just walked up this steep little pathway. I'm all out of breath.
Yeah, this is South Phuket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here is a traditional Bermuda moon gate.
And then you go
Okay,
down to
Tribe Road number 4.
Yeah, you go all the way down the road there, you come back onto the tracks.
This is the Ord Road right here?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. This is the road I was talking about.
Oh, that's where I said
That
South
comes-
Road, South Road.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting back to civilization now, having emerged from the forests of Warwick parishes. And this is most likely an old railway station, this building. So we're going to leave Tribe Road number 4 that we just came off of and go up South Coast Road across Ord Road here and meet up again with the South Shore Road. How's that sound? Look at this. Don't you love it? I love this bush. Now I know it as Queen of Shrubs, but Jolene has just Googled it and says it's called crepe myrtle. Queen's crepe myrtle. Okay, so Queen's crepe myrtle or Queen of Shrubs, whichever you fancy. Plagued by another rain shower as we walk along South Coast Road, so I'm taking shelter in the gate of a house called Buzzard's Perch. So we're at the intersection of South Coast Road and South Shore Road, and we happened upon, never noticed this before, these little concrete sitting benches. How about that? Really cute. But it's raining. It's really messing up my flow today, but what can you do? Jolene's taking a little break right there on the other bench. And now we're going to try and make our way back toward the car. So in fact, this is going to be our end point today. Jolene insisted. This is the Elbow Beach. It's a public beach in Paget, Bermuda. And of course today is completely empty because it's raining. I'm standing under an umbrella. And plus, it's a couple of days before Hurricane Ernesto is due to hit the island, and it can get pretty risky to be swimming on the beaches at this time of year. So, nope, nobody down here but us crazies. Yeah, me under the umbrella trying to get footage, I tell you. And Jolene's somewhere in the background. I don't know where she is right now. But yeah, that's the Elbow Beach Hotel. Not the Elbow Beach Hotel, sorry. This is the Elbow Beach in Playa Bermuda. That was the craziest walk ever. I am just so glad to be back in the house, showered up, dried, about to have lunch, and then get on with things. But whew, what a trip of a walk. I hope it all turns out well. I haven't started editing yet, but we shall soon see what the results are. It was fun with Jolene.